I would say avoid connecting your identity to your title. What you do during the work hours is not who you are. It doesn't define you. All it says is this is what you can do and this is what an organization wants you to do. But outside of those hours, we are so much more than business analysts, project managers. There's more to us. And I think when people just enter a corporate environment, it's very tempting to connect your identity and your self-worth to your title, especially if it sounds really fancy. But the danger is that environment changes. You change jobs. Your interests also change. And if there is a strong connection between your identity and your title, the moment it's broken is the moment you will need to have a tough conversation with yourself, like, who am I? What do I stand for? And so on and so forth. But if that connection isn't there, and you think of yourself as not a business analyst or software developer or a change manager, you think of yourself as an individual with lots of interest and different pursuits, then the conversation becomes a lot easier. So my advice to my younger self and for anyone would be avoid connecting your self-worth and your identity to the title of the job that you hold today. To answer this, and I don't want to sound too political or controversial, but I would say I want to see a world where people have more agency over options available to them, more influence over options. And I want to see a future where people's choices are respected. They might not always be understood, but respected they must be. And the sooner we get to that future, I think the better. I know it sounds like a cliche, but the future that I hope to see in my lifetime is the one where women have more agency over their options available to them, are able to influence it, and the choices that they make are respected. That would be a conversation I had with a former colleague almost a decade ago. And we were at a cafe and we just came out from a workshop, I think, or a meeting with a lot of stakeholders. And we sat down, got a cup of coffee, and my colleague said to me, look, between a stimulus and a response, there is a space. Use that space wisely. And what she meant by that is the power that we have as an individual is in how we respond. It's in our responses to what people say, what people do, or things that happen. We have a choice. We can either respond hastily or we can use that space, as she suggested, wisely, to think about it, to weigh things up, and to decide on the best course of action. What I didn't realize at the time is this advice was actually a paraphrased quote by Viktor Frankl. And I did find the original quote, which I want to share here as well. And it goes like this. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. And I can certainly vouch for growth part of it.